is it time for the San Francisco 49ers to make a tough decision? With one player's future hanging in the balance and a promising rookie stepping up, the team faces a pivotal moment that could reshape their backfield. As we dive into this pressing question of whether to keep or let go of a key running back, you won't want to miss the insights we have for you. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things 49ers. What should the 49ers do with Elijah Mitchell? It's a question that's been on the minds of many fans lately, and I have to say, I'm torn. Mitchell has been a solid contributor to this team, but let's face it, this is a business. And the 49ers have some tough decisions to make regarding their running back situation. We've all seen the flashes of brilliance Mitchell can bring to the field. He stepped up big time during his rookie season when Raheem Mostert went down, and there's no denying his talent. But the reality is, he can't seem to stay healthy. This year has been particularly rough, with him landing on season-ending IR before Week 1. That's a significant concern, especially when you look at the future of this team. Now let's talk about Isaac Guerendo. He's shown some serious potential with that speed and agility, especially in the recent game against the Bears. You can't overlook the fact that he's on a rookie deal, which is a huge benefit for the team financially. The last thing the 49ers need is to be tied up in a long-term deal with a player who struggles to stay on the field. With Mitchell hitting free agency, the question looms larger. Is it worth it to extend him? I mean, when you have a guy like Christian McCaffrey on the roster, you have to think about how they'll manage the running back room. McCaffrey is an elite talent, and while I'd love to see Kyle Shanahan utilize a rotation of backs, we have to be realistic about how much he'll be featured. Guerendo could step into that RB3 role and potentially rise to RB2 if he can stay healthy. The financial aspect looms large, especially with Brock Purdy's mega deal coming up. The 49ers are going to be strapped for cash, and keeping Mitchell around at a high price tag may not be feasible. If Mitchell does leave, it's not just about losing a player, it's about the ripple effect that can have on the team's depth and overall strategy. Now, a one-year prove-it deal could be on the table, but would that even entice him? Mitchell may look at the crowded backfield and think about his future elsewhere, where he could get more opportunities. I can't blame him for that. Every player wants to showcase their talent and contribute. As a fan, I'm left wondering if this is the right move for the organization. Do you stick with a guy who has proven he can be great when healthy? Or do you take a chance on someone who is unproven but has shown flashes, like Guerendo? I feel like I'm grappling with this decision just like the front office will be. Ultimately, I think it comes down to what the 49ers value more: the reliability of a healthy roster or the potential upside of cheaper, younger talent. It's a delicate balance, and the pressure is on to make the right call. So, what do you all think? Should the 49ers extend Mitchell with a one-year deal or let him walk? I want to hear your thoughts on this because it's a crucial decision that could impact the team's future. This week, Brock Purdy, the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, did something that's been generating buzz across the NFL community. In the spirit of the holiday season, he decided to gift his offensive linemen brand new Toyotas. Now, this might seem like a generous gesture, but former NFL star LaShawn McCoy had some rather harsh criticism for Purdy, claiming that it was unwarranted given the performance of the offensive line. McCoy stated, "It's not like they're blocking for you. They're not doing a good job." And honestly, I have to say, I found it surprising that LaShawn would take that angle. I respect his career and contributions to the game, but criticizing a quarterback for showing appreciation to his teammates? That seems a bit out of touch, doesn't it? Fans took to social media to defend Purdy with comments like, "Imagine having a problem with a QB gifting his OL for Christmas. That's a miserable life to live." And I couldn't agree more. It's about building team chemistry and showing respect for those who are out there grinding on every play, even if the results aren't perfect. Look, we all know the 49ers have had their struggles this season. They're entering their next game against the Miami Dolphins with a record of 6-8, and their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread. But that doesn't mean Purdy shouldn't recognize the effort of his offensive line. Football is a team sport, and gestures like this can go a long way in fostering a positive locker room atmosphere. You see, quarterbacks have been doing this for years. It's a tradition among many to show gratitude to their linemen, who are often the unsung heroes of the game. They put their bodies on the line to protect the quarterback and create opportunities for the offense, and that deserves recognition, regardless of how the season is unfolding. But let's not forget, the performance of the offensive line has been a hot topic. They've faced criticism for not providing Purdy with the protection he needs, which has sparked a debate on whether this kind of gift is deserved. Personally, I think it's important to remember that even in tough times, showing appreciation for hard work can motivate players to step up. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Brock Purdy made the right call with this gesture? Was it a good way to lift spirits, or did McCoy have a point? I'm honestly torn on this. Part of me thinks it's fantastic to show appreciation, while another part wonders if it sends the wrong message. And while we're on the subject of decisions, let's talk about the 49ers' path forward. To have any shot at the playoffs, they need to win out in their final 3 games and hope for some help from other teams. It's a tall order, but the spirit of the team can make a difference. If the players feel appreciated and valued, they might just find that extra motivation to perform when it matters most. So, what are your thoughts on the 49ers' chances? Are you optimistic about their playoff hopes, or do you think this season is a lost cause? I genuinely want to hear your perspectives and frustrations. Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow 49ers fans, and definitely subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. You won't want to miss any of the action as we follow the team through these crucial weeks. And make sure to activate that notification bell so you don't miss any of the essential news and analysis. Let's rally together as 49ers fans and keep the faith that this team can turn things around. After all, it's not over until it's over.